Oh, that's shining in shade. Shadow shine here. Got more Tales of Vesperia. I went back to his weapons, and I have like 3 skits in a row that I gotta play. So here we go. We'll start with this one.
There was a huge waterfall at one end of town. Did you see it, Yuri? It was magnificent, powerful, and really quite beautiful. I could almost see a rainbow over it.
Yeah, I saw it. It could come in handy having all that fresh water nearby. You might not even need an aqua blast here with something like that.
I still saw the waterfall as something pretty, but Yuri saw it as something useful.
That's different standards of living for you.
Alright, you only got that one there. You gotta walk around a bit to make them respawn. Just give me a second. The other 2 should pop back up. If they don't, it's okay.
There are too many.
This is fun.
I didn't really want to leave those weapons just in case. You can always use some skits. You can only buy weapons in the second playthrough. But I figured, hey, get that over with now. Oh, we never finished your war pike. Chain whip. Baslard. I know some skits do re-show up, because I left Heliord, the skit disappeared, one showed up when I went outside, and then I went back into Heliord and it reappeared. So, the other one should respawn.
I feel like an easy win. I guess I'll go easy on them.
I think it's just location. Yep, that one came back.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
Alright, one more. Should be 2 battles before it spawns in. So let me go ahead and check the coastal area for enemies. New enemies, I mean. No, not a new enemy. But we'll try to get this last one to force itself Just try to clear up as much fog as possible.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless. I'm just getting started.
Okay, get rid of some more fog. Alright. You touch her first.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Here comes a new Dragon protection.
Later in equals infinity.
Okay.
Resound, O cry of victory!
This power.
Okay, I don't know if it will pop back in. Hopefully it does. Who's the other one? It was Judith. Well, we're just gonna head straight to
Sorry,
Pearl
but
Harbor
you're
if it doesn't
going
show up.
bye-bye.
That's fine. Maybe I'll have a
Nice
video to
moves.
show all skills.
Was that a little too painful?
Hold still.
Trying to
I'll make
run
this
back.
quick.
I do need to get through episodes faster. Oh, we just got 2 at a time.
Stop making food I don't like. Make something else. I won't take this bullying.
Okay, no food for you then.
All of us have things we don't like, but you don't see us complaining. Live with it.
You should be thankful. I stopped reading to come here and eat with you, you know. An unbalanced diet can lead to an unhealthy body.
I'm done growing. I can afford a little lack of nutrition at my age.
Rapide's making fun of you, old man. He says you're a disgrace to humans. You're the oldest one here. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
No way. I'm a poor excuse for a grown-up.
Sheesh, listen to him.
You're terrible.
He just turned to stone. Oh, shit.
Get ready. I'm taking you
I
down.
wasn't on the controller. That one was because I made the same recipe over and over again.
Sorry for being so strong.
Certain characters don't like certain foods. I'm assuming that means I mastered sorbet. I did. Pudding. Oh yeah, I was lowering the difficulty. So now I have 2 skits that I potentially missed, but as I said, I will have a video showing all skits.
They're all
so
over the
there's no need
place.
to worry about
One at a
me missing
time.
skits.
One at a time.
They normally do spawn in after 2 battles if you did miss them.
That's over.
Okay, Yuri, Kalinga. You. Nothing. Alright.
Let's eliminate them.
He's gonna kill her before anyone gets over here.
What, enemy?
Alright. So it didn't pop in. Both of them didn't pop in, but that's okay. We just spent 8 minutes watching skits. We're gonna continue story. There we hit 2
Oh,
again.
those 2 scheming together.
What? You mean Kumor and Jaeger?
Yes. Maybe they saw that they had a lot in common with each other.
A lot in common? Like being raving lunatics. Whatever the case, they made one hell of a combo.
Looking at those 2 made me feel totally normal.
Get a couple of nasty people together and they'll put together some nasty plans. We were right to let Flynn deal with it before things got really out of hand.
Well, let me try something. Nope. Didn't spawn it in. Got money. Bet there's new weapons. No new weapons. Good. Now what I do need to check on is... Okay. Still can't make that. Oops. And still can't make that. So, waste our money on food. Beef, pickles, milk. Just spend money on whatever. Oh, which is stupid. The inn. I keep forgetting about sleeping at the inn costing money. Okay, well, before you sleep at the inn, go over and talk to this lady. Got a point.
That settles it. Our guild is off and running.
What settles what?
Our guild's gonna be called Brave Vesperia. Estelle came up with it for us.
Brave Vesperia, huh? Don't tell me you actually got Estelle to become a member.
No. It's just the three of us for now. I'm the boss, and then there's Yuri and Judith, too. What do you think? Pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. They actually let you be the boss.
Barn. Okay, so now we gotta go sleep at the inn, which we most likely will be unable to do. I gotta walk back outside and earn some more money. Oh! Yes, because it is story related. It forces me to have the money.
So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor? Yes. Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot, and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
What?
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
So now you gotta talk to all your allies. Let me see if there's anything worth stealing. I got a life bottle. I don't think I grabbed this stuff first trip. Carol? Alright, I'm going to find Rita, who will be in the other hotel room. This mat. Got 3 magic lenses. Well, let me go to the next one. Be Judith. Technically Rapide, but you don't really... we'll talk to Rapide. Judith, you just walk out. She spawns in. These two have so much in common. I like this guy. Looks pretty badass. Estelle. basically saying they're gonna beat up on Raven, who is the last one we meet, and he's over on the docks. Let's walk over to the docks. It's these ones. Yep, there it is. Yay, Raven the Great. So that's everybody. We'll head back to the inn now and take a nap. I like the music. Or am I supposed to talk to her, Pete? No, I believe I talked to the lady. You? Yes.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
Alright, now we're going to the harbor. Don't want to go through the dialogue again, so let's save. Did they really drop that far down in level? Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes, and now prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions that Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes, had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
Yoder looks just like Flynn. Stop being old. Okay, Hector, you gotta go this way first.
Against that many?
I wouldn't do that
You've
even
gotta
if
be
I had
crazy.
9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back. Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea!
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Let's go ask her.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so they aren't available. The other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business? Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as two guilds helping each other out. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with me, you know.
Well...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have this sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
I figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
Simple enough. So, we're ready. Yes. Nothing left here. Did you get a boat in Symphonia? I don't remember. We got a boat. So that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Check out the links in the description below that will lead you to some great channels, and I will see you guys next time. Late. Wrong button. Forgot you can't save.